Tabasco sauce, an American staple produced by the McIlhenny Corporation since 1868, has been a staple in American kitchens, cafeterias, and restaurants to provide flavor to otherwise bland food. But why during the Vietnam War has it published a cookbook in 1966? Let's go dig into it and find out why. So, why did they create a comic book for troops in the Vietnam War centered around the C ration, or Charlie ration, which is a canned ration being used by the U.S. military until the introduction of the United States MRE in 1981, which we have over here. But why did they do this, and why is it available, and what can we learn from it, and what can we cook from it? Well, I don't have any Charlie rations available. I do have MREs, and we'll go and cobble something together. However, while canned rations were still in use during the Vietnam War, before the MRE, or meal ready to eat, the C ration is actually just a nickname or a misnomer for the MCI, or Meal Combat Individual, which are canned rations that are used in the field after the Korean War, and in use and popular in Vietnam. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a physical copy of this cookbook. I can describe to you and show you pictures about it. The cookbook is a small cookbook packaged in with a water-resistant container with a 2-ounce bottle of Tabasco sauce, which is the most common bottle you can find in American supermarkets. And for $1, you can send this cookbook, along with a bottle of Tabasco sauce, to a soldier out on the front lines of Vietnam. This cookbook is called the Charlie Ration Cookbook, published by the McIlhenny Corporation to promote Tabasco sauce. It is used to provide various recipes to provide a great reprieve from very, very, very bland C rations, or Charlie rations. However, Charlie rations are a misnomer, quite a popular one, as Charlie rations actually refer to canned field rations being used during World War II and in Korea. The rations that are referred to in use during the Vietnam War are still canned field rations, but are called MCIs, or Meals Combat Individual Rations, which are superseded by MREs in 1981. While they look different back in the 1980s, later on they look like the same MREs you see today, with various tweaks in the recipes and course selections and entree selections. Now, MCIs, like the predecessor, the C ration, contain a meat unit in a can, a bread unit in a can, and a dessert unit in a can, as well as an accessory packet containing matches, a can opener, cigarettes, a spoon, and some other things. Now, the meat entrees found in these MCIs can vary. Could be beefsteak, could be ham and eggs, could be spaghetti and meatballs, beans and wieners, which some people don't like, or ham and lima beans, which are probably the worst and the most infamous of them all, often called ham and motherfuckers. Having very unpopular entrees that are used, then retired, aren't new. For example, in the 2000s with the MREs, you get yourself vegetable omelet, aka vomlet, which was used in the 2000s during the Iraq War, and it's absolutely disgusting. It looks like the same as it is going in as it is going out, and other people describe it being blue color, but either way, rather disgusting. Personally, I don't like pork sausage artificially whitened, and I'm not too much of a fan of brisket. Yet some other troops, they don't like jalapeno beef patty, which I find very, very good. So back into the recipe book. The Charlie Ration Cookbook, or No Food is Too Good for the Man Up Front, is a cookbook that utilizes components and parts from the MCI, as well as indigenous ingredients found in Vietnam. It features illustrations by Fred Rhodes, has anecdotes about how Napoleon's field chef improvised and created a meal for him, and further reading into it would have various recipes utilizing these local and canned ingredients. Such examples include breast of chicken under bullets, soup du jour, pork mandarin, combat zone burgoo, and quite humorously, biscuits and tea. But hey, with biscuits and tea, while we're still American, at least we don't have to speak English. No, wait a minute. I'm going to go cook one recipe from this book, and it's going to be breast of chicken under bullets. I don't have any boned chicken, and I don't have any MCIs with me, but I do have MREs. I'll try and emulate this sort of recipe using the more modern components. You can also use commercial components found in any supermarket, as noted. Now for the base of this, instead of using bone chicken, I'll be using chicken chunks, white cooked. Menu number 5, MRE Ration 2013 menu. However, in implementing these recipes for the troop out in the field, they'll be using as measuring units the large ration can, the small ration can, as well as the included plastic MCI spoon, as well as using the meat can, aka the United States Field Mess Kit, as a cooking implementation, a cooking device. Our ingredients for breast of chicken under bullets would be 1 can bone chicken, which we replaced with MRE Chicken Chunks white cooked. 1 can cheese spread, we'll replace it with an MRE cheese spread packet. Salt and pepper to taste, which we have over here, single serve salt pepper packets. 1 dash of Tabasco pepper sauce, which we have over here, our star of the show. White bread, which we'll replace with wheat snack bread, white, as well as 2 spoons of butter, oil, or fat, if available, which we have over here. We have some good old butter. Description of the recipe as follows. Breast of chicken under glass was never intended for areas where glass and shrapnel fly. This dish can be prepared in quick time, using only the basic C ration. Heat the can of bone chicken in a meat can, which is the American mist tin frying pan portion. Melt the cheese spread. If butter or oil or fat is available, add 2 spoons. Season with salt and pepper and Tabasco. Cut off a loaf of white bread in half, trimmed if so desired. Place the amount of chicken over each half of white bread and cover with each of the hot melted cheese sauce. This should stick to your ribs. Now that our food is complete, let's go and try breast of chicken under bullets. Pretty messy. Oil and butter and spills everywhere, but surprisingly it's good. Like it tastes very, it's like cheese and chicken with fat, but it tastes pretty good. I think I'll have a little bit more Tabasco sauce. Even more Tabasco sauce makes it even taste better, but it isn't bad just by itself if you follow the recipe book. I'm gonna go finish this and have this be my lunch. I only have 1 wheat snack bread, so I still have about half a serving of this entree. So with my handy dandy meat can or mess kit, you can just eat it, the rest of it. Now that I've finished my breast of chicken under bullets, under the Charlie Ration Cookbook, why does it exist? Well, the original idea was created by the then president, Walter Stouffer McIlhenny, who prior to running the company was a brigadier general in the United States Marine Corps during World War II out in the Pacific. Which among surviving the Charlie ration, he survived other things, such as nearly being decapitated by a Japanese soldier wielding a sword, only for him to survive by wearing his steel helmet, which is absolutely nuts. So after receiving many letters from soldiers and GIs serving in Vietnam, he decided to go and create a cookbook to go and help them out. Thus the whole Charlie Ration Cookbook, along with a bottle of Tabasco sauce, shipped from the company to a soldier out in the field for only $1. The McIlhenny Company effort did not end with the Charlie Ration Cookbook. 20 years later, they published the unofficial MRE recipe booklet, which is done to reimagine and make MREs taste better. Featuring illustrations by Mort Walker, but that's a different story for a different video. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, read the description for various sources, and subscribe for more content. This video is brought to you by Glow So Bright. Thanks for watching.